Hello, myself Dr. Deepak Shirvate. I'm working as a principal of Vikramshila Polytechnic, Darapur, Taluka Daryapur, District Amravati, Maharashtra State of India. And today I'm going to demonstrate you the virtual reality modeling language proximity sensor, which is used for dynamic color change of Lord Shiva statue using Vivati Studio. Now, proximity sensor actually can be used for triggering any event whenever your presence is detected within the region of the proximity sensor. Then we can use that presence for triggering any event, and the same has been demonstrated in this particular demo. Here I have placed one statue of Lord Shiva, and around that statue there is a proximity sensor. So as soon as you will approach within that region, confined region, that confined region is actually shown by the bounding box. So statue is placed within the bounding box, and when user comes inside that bounding box, then there will be a triggering of the event and there will be change in the color, and that color will remain as it is. If you leave the box, then the color will remain as it is. So let us start with this particular exercise. The first step will be downloading the statue or model of Lord Shiva 3D model. So uh, most of the times when I need complex, you can say 3D models, I prefer to download these 3D models because this will save our valuable time of modeling the things. Otherwise, modeling of these type of ships will be very difficult and it will take a lot of time. It is not the problem with the difficulty, but it will consume a lot of time. So somebody has already created and somebody has taken already some pains for modeling of these statues, so we can directly use this. So this will be available in zip format. I'm actually pasting this particular zip file into one folder. Let us call it as Lord Shiva proximity sensor demo. Okay. So I'm pasting this zip file. Now this will be having a long name. You can make a name short by removing unnecessary numbers and letters from the name. So called this as statue Lord Shiva zip. Now unzip this particular file, extract to the folder. Okay, now in the folder there will be some JPG files which are the images for texture mapping, and there will be one file which is having the 3D model of Lord Shiva. Now I am using one software which is called CAD Exchanger. This is a free utility for a period of 30 days. You can download this free utility. It's a very powerful software which can convert most of the CAD format into required CAD format. So I will convert this particular, this is a OBJ file actually, and I'm converting this file into VRML. Now this conversion will definitely help us to call this statue in uh, Vivati Studio, because once if you convert this file into VRML, then you will find that you can easily import this file into Vivati Studio. Directly importing is also supported, but most of the times Vivati Studio will hang. That is the problem. So in the conversion process, it may hang or become unresponsive. That is the problem. So this is the required model, and it has been fully converted into VRML format. Now we can easily call this model into the scene, and we can proceed. So this was the first step. We have downloaded the object. Now the second step will be building the basic node graph of this particular exercise. So initially create a group, bring it to absolute 000 position, give appropriate name to this group, call it as navigation info and viewpoint. So this group will hold the navigation info and viewpoints. Then create the viewpoint. So Z, make it 12. We will create two viewpoints. One will be very close to the statue and other will be away from the statue. The reason is that one will be within the proximity region of the proximity sensor and one will be outside the region of the proximity sensor. So two viewpoints are there, and then there will be navigation info. Bring this to absolute 000 position. So in this particular step actually we have completed the creation of viewpoint and navigation info. So that's all for this particular step. Now in this particular step actually we will be creating the proximity sensor. We have created the viewpoints, bring those viewpoints and navigation info into the group that we have created. Now create another group, give appropriate name to this group. Now we will be creating the time sensor, that is animation. Call this time sensor as time. Then color interpolator, and then the proximity sensor. Now we will define this time sensor, color interpolator and proximity sensors. Make the period as 2 seconds. Bring this to absolute 000. Now give appropriate name to the color interpolator. Call it as call it as interpolator underscore color. Then key value will be 0.5 and 1. So it means that at every zero point 0.5 and 1 second there will be change in the color, and the cycle will be of 2 seconds. Here we have to give the color values. First color value is 100, second is 010, third is 001. It will take three different colors one by one. Then we will define the size of the proximity sensor as 4 by 4 by 4. 4 units in x direction, 4 units in y direction, 4 units in z direction. Now you can see that it is not at perfect 0 0 position. It is because of the fact that group is not at perfect 0 0 position. If you bring the group at perfect 0 0 position, group 2, then it will definitely come to absolute 0 0 position. That is very much required because we will be creating everything with respect to reference. So your group should be at perfectly 0 0 0 position, then only your proximity sensor will come to absolute 0 0 position. So see the coordinates of group and then the coordinates of proximity sensor. Now in this particular say step, we will be creating the shape, appearance, material, coordinate and index line nodes. So first will be proximity sensor. I'm giving the appropriate name to the proximity sensor. Then go to the advanced, create others, and then you can find the shape node, create the shape node. So there is a shape node and there is the appearance node. Create the shape node, create the appearance node. The container field you can type children. Then create a material node below the appearance node. This is the material node, and in the material node emissive color should be 111. That is very much required. You can later on change it, but it should be 111. Then the coordinate field data I have already the index line set field data I have already actually created in the text file. Open that text file and copy and paste this data into the required field. So index line set node will have the you can paste this data into index line set. Then create the coordinate node below the index line set node, and we have already actually created the field data into one text file. You just copy and paste this data. This will save your time. So before prior to start of the exercise, you create such type of text file so that you can have the required data or required field data uh, ready on your hands. So that completes the creation of shape, appearance, material, index, line set, and coordinate nodes. Now in the next step, we will be importing the required statue. Now in this particular actually step, we will be importing the statue. Now this group is not at 0, 0, 0. So you can see that, and that's why the proximity sensor was also uh, shifted from the absolute 0, 0. Now you can see that it is perfectly at 0, 0, 0. Bring all the nodes at perfect 0, 0 position. That is very much required. Now next step will be I have opened the new file and I am importing the statue into this particular new file, and then I will be copying and pasting that particular file into the required working file. So this type of strategy will help us actually to uh, prevent the hang of the Vivid Studio, because this is the high polyline object, and if you directly import the statue in the working file, then your software may go into hang condition. So bring the statue in the proper orientation. I have rotated it by 90 degree along the x-axis. Now the statue is standing on the base. Now you can copy and paste this particular file into our working file, and this has really prevented the file from going into the hang condition, or this has really prevented the Vivid Studio from becoming non-responsive. Now you can close this file. So this is our working file. Now here there will be the platform on which Lord Shiva is sitting. Then there will be one layer which is for decorative purpose, means Lord Shiva is holding lot of objects. All those objects are placed on that particular layer, and there is one layer which is holding the body of Lord Shiva. That is of our interest because we will be giving the different color shades to the body of Lord Shiva. So platform and the decorative layer is of not important. Here the orientation has been changed. We have to again reorient the object. This is because of the fact that we have shifted the object from this group to another group. So this type of problems may happen. Rotate by minus 90 degree. Okay. So again the statue has came to the appropriate orientation. Now let us zoom the statue. And we can see that the statue is inside the proximity sensor. So you can see that there is a bounding box and the statue is inside that bounding box perfectly at the center position. So this completes the third step. Now the fourth step will be defining the roots. We will start defining the roots one by one. First of all, you save the file, because if the Vivat Studio becomes non-responsive, then everything that you have created will get lost. So to prevent that, you save the file and then you can proceed for creation of the roots. Then the roots can be created. So this is the first root. It has been created from proximity sensor to the time sensor. Proximity sensor enter time SF time and time sensor set start time SF time. Now we will create root number 2. Select root 2. It is from time sensor to the color interpolator. Time sensor fraction change SF float. SF float. that completes the creation of root number 2. This is the root number 2. Then there will be root number 3. This will be from color interpolator to the index phase set. So this is a valid root. Now this is from proximity sensor to the time sensor. Exit time, set, stop time. So that completes the creation of the roots. We have created 4 roots. That completes the creation of the roots. Now in the emissive color, you change this from 000 to 111. That is very much important. And then you have to do some manual editing in the root. 4 roots are there, so you have to remove that set. In the first root, the root is proximity sensor, enter time to time dot set start time. Actually you have to remove dot set underscore, and so these are the roots which are created by the Vivity Studio, but we want actually such type of roots because this particular exercise was initially created without Vivity Studio. So there will be some difference between the Vivity Studio and the other software which has originally created this type of thing. Now it's time to check the final output. So this is our final output. As soon as we will approach near the statue, the color will change. And it will retain that color if we go outside the region of, now we are inside the proximity sensor region, and you can see that the statue is taking different colors. And if we are leaving this particular statue at this moment, then that color will be retained by the statue. So you can see that it has retained the green color now. Again green color. and you can see that another color has been written. Again this color, yellowish color, has been written. So this is how we can use the proximity sensor for triggering the event. Here the triggering event is the color change, and the responsible for that triggering is proximity sensor. So you can get the free code in the description. There will be link in the description. Thank you for watching this video. In case of any query or clarification, you can contact me on my details. Thank you.